stage as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really think he had many options to beat like Tatsumaki. Like he
I
had
think you could back air that.
probably back air. I'm not sure how the hitbox work. If it's like a spinning one or if it's just like a dot 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 that kind of hitbox, which a lot of hitboxes are now. Because sometimes hitboxes are like spinning on the z-axis, like witch twist, or it's just like awkwardly on one plane. I'll have to look. I'm not very sure. All I know is Ryu's hitboxes are crazy big, and if it's true, it's even bigger. But I'm guessing most Ryus don't use true Tatsumaki to recover, at least from my knowledge.
It's kind of a weird input. Like
What's it like?
it's.
Quarter circle back.
I know you have to do it backwards.
Yeah, and that could go bad. Yeah, that could go pretty bad. Anyway,
Right.
so that was a really good match. We saw Mer improve throughout the 3 games, which I think was great. And I also think he didn't really take advantage of Battlefield that well. I mean, I feel like Little Video took advantage of Battlefield a lot better. Let's see who's up next. I'm pretty sure it is Falcon and Spark. We step it down for I don't want to step down for Count Crispy.
Nah.
No.
It's Pat versus Frost.
Oh. There's all these words going down. I just don't know.
You have to read them in order, Jason.
No, I want to read what comes first. I'm lazy.
So we got Frost, who plays
Oh, I would have to fight Pat.
one of the cleanest Diddy's.
Friggin' dag nabbit, man.
Yeah, I know.
I would have been on there
If you had won,
if I had won.
but you didn't
God,
win.
I don't have Diddy matchup experience. Like Diddy and Fox. Those are the 2 matchups I have the hardest time with, and those are like.
You have to play patient versus those.
I know, but I don't.
Now let's see how Patrick deals with this. So, my good old friend Dakpo told me that if you're fighting a Diddy Kong that has banana, you don't throw out any aerials at all, because that happens. You get hit with a banana. Punishes your landing.
But the classic Smash 4 tier list does say that Diddy Kong loses to Luigi. Or at least has a hard time. Back in the old days, that was like one of the only Diddy Kong counters was Luigi. That was back when Luigi had like down throw to like tornado. Like that was crazy.
I can understand that. I can see Diddy Kong having some problems landing. I mean, yes, you can mix it up with your side B.
Yeah,
but
Fireball's like such a good option to like kind of cover landings with Diddy Kong. But
and Luigi, I think, would just be immaculate off stage versus Diddy Kong as well.
yeah,
Just
he
fair
can nair.
game.
He can just kind of fall with nair, and like if Diddy Kong uppies into it, dead. But you know, Diddy Kong has larger moves than Luigi does.
Fortunately, if you notice this match right now, Pat is landing direct. You know what? Never mind what Patrick's doing. You know, I'll just let you do you, Pat.
You know what I call that? The flush, boys.
The grinder.
Dude, he deleted that
The
stuff.
pepper grinder.
I didn't. Okay, the thing is that
Oh, that was so offensive.
I didn't expect that, so I know that Frost didn't expect that. He just kind of YOLO'd, flushed him. So wow, good stuff from Pat. Just kind of taking an opportunity that no one saw coming in, like actually getting a kill off of it.
It's just like you see somebody at 152 and you don't expect them to do that risky of an option.
Yeah, like that's like an option you kill him at 0 with, not at like 150. But if you can do it and live, by all means, do it.
Maybe he was calling out Diddy Kong trying to go down and edge guard him?
Maybe. But now it looks like Pat has the advantage like crazy right now. 80% to 32.
This is what I was gonna say before Pat just popped off. Pat just like, he keeps on, you see how he keeps on drifting back into Diddy Kong every time he's in the air?
Yeah.
And Frost is extremely, like, he's just capitalizing on that. Like, notice, like, he's not gonna drift away. He drifts right into him. And then all that Frost should do is just wait and then punish the landing. That's all you have to do. But it seems that Frost keeps challenging it instead of waiting.
Like another thing is that, you know, Luigi has a lot of ways to get banana and like get rid of banana. Fireball's also to like kind of stop Diddy Kong's approaches with banana and stuff like that. Like Fireball's such a good like thing in this matchup. It also beats his peanut pop gun and he goes straight through it. So if he tries to peanut pop gun to like kind of like do some like weird zoning, Fireball will go right through it and hit him.
You can see that Frost is trying to get a grab at the moment, and if you miss a grab on Luigi and if he spot dodges at this percent, you're dead. Or Shoryu.
Let's see. This is one grab away from being Patrick's game, but it's also a down smash away from being from Frost's game.
That was really good adaptation from Frost, knowing that the possibility of Pat doing that extremely aggressive option again is there, and he was ready for it.
Yeah, and there was really nothing he had to risk there. Like, Diddy Kong's down smash isn't the most, like, safest, but in that situation it was pretty safe, and it could have netted him a kill. Because Luigi had to either, you know, be aggressive or defensive and upbeat toward the stage. So Frost knew that there was not much risk, and there was only reward that could have come from that. So good stuff, man. Stealing that game, really, after a pretty convincing, like, lead from Pat. So now Town and City. I can see why you would want this. I'm sure you can kill him pretty early on the stage. But also, you know, if he reads like a, you know, down throw air dodge, you can probably get like a flush off the top.
I also feel like if he gets a grab on one of those platforms, it could be deadly as well.
Yeah, I think Frost really did adjust to like the aggressive Luigi that Pat's giving him right now. Because, you know, he was going into him, beating out his options with faster fair and back air and stuff like that. You know, it's been pretty good. Like, pretty good stuff from Frost adjusting to the aggressiveness. Look at this, 100 to 11. Like, Frost has already brought this back and made it now in his favor when we all thought it was going to be, you know, Pat's favor from the beginning. So it's pretty good.
You know what the main problem is? Pat isn't grabbing at the moment.
Yeah, like, Luigi gets most of his damage from grabs. Like, confirmed like 60-70%. But look at that, 11%. That last, like, good minute was just, like, nothing on Frost.
I feel like Pat is using the fireballs just to get a grab, but that seems to be his only option. He's not turnaround grabbing, he's not tomahawking, he's
pivoting. Nothing really like crazy out of this world to try to, you know, get some crazy grab stuff. We don't like a lot of Luigi's like to do like jab jab grab or, you know, stuff like that. And right now Pat's not mixing up what he needs to do in order to get these crazy grabs.
I guess you could argue that Luigi has a pretty bad tomahawk since he's really floaty. But at the same time, that could be a really good mind game.
Yeah, you know, you're gonna be like, oh, this Luigi's not gonna tomahawk because it's such a bad option. But then they just do it, and you're like, oh.
Sometimes you have to call out some of these options using the worst option.
I don't really know what Pat was going for there. He was nowhere to be. Back throw, maybe gonna do it.
Honestly, I think Shoryuken would have been the better punish there, but again, nobody's gonna think like perfectly under this amount of pressure.
That looked like he perfect pivot back to get the down smash to try to make it a little bit safer, and
then punishing the landing.
Spaghetti. Bam! That plate of spaghetti, and
I think Frost might have been just trying to pressure Pat even more, but it was a little bit greedy. I think he could have just played back like he is right now and then gotten really good punishes off with banana and down tilt. Edge guarding with really well placed peanuts, but
yeah, Frost is pretty good at edge guarding. I mean, he's keeping Luigi on stage, and you know, wow, even in the late hitboxes, it destroys it. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, he kept doing options that could easily be read, or not read, but more like, how do you say it? Reacted to. He can react. He could react to those options, like jumping off. Like Luigi's floaty. You're gonna sit there and just like Luigi's floaty. You're gonna sit there and just like, oh.
He tried to bait with the first aerial, but I mean, I think that Frost saw it coming since.
Yeah, and Diddy Kong has some pretty good anti-air moves like up smash that would have killed.
Tilt.
Up tilt that would have killed probably. Yeah, that percent was like 130. Yeah, that would have killed. There's a lot of options, and I don't think, you know, and also Frost loves to do anti-airs and anti-jump stuff like fair, and that's just Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong likes to just like kind of beat you out with a crazy disjoint that doesn't look like it should be a disjoint, but it is.
It's just, I think that Pat's Luigi was jumping too much, not grabbing enough, not mixing up his grabs, not baiting enough.
Yeah, he didn't really do anything crazy to be like, oh, you're not going to expect me to grab you here. You're not going to, you know, expect a jab grab, or you're not going to expect a, you know, run around, cross up, pivot grab. And as we all know, Luigi has confirmed grab stuff to like 70, so, you know, don't get a grab, you're not going to get percent. And if you miss a grab, you're going to take percent from banana. Good stuff, man. Frost is like really doing pretty good today. Took me out. Pat, bad matchup. Pretty solid stuff.
Alright, well.
I wanna keep commentating. Oh yeah, I still have to play. I'm still in this tournament.
Alright, well, thank you for listening to us commentate. Now we got TSM Cow and someone else, but I'm not sure yet.